Hello everyone, it's James here, half of Lads Talk Health. As always, just want to start by saying an absolute massive thank you to everyone that signed up to our channels over the last few days, especially since Harry done his incredible video regarding his rights as a human being that has gone completely viral. We've had an influx of people tuning in, which has been absolutely fantastic. We're really grateful for it. Now, it's a short video today, but it's touching on something that's really important. When looking into your own truths, it can't be handed to you, okay? It's something that you must, by the real meaning of the word must, not the common law definition, by the way, you must look into it yourself. You must do the work yourself. You must feel that achievement once you get there yourself. Just like we tell our kids, you've got to work it out yourself, work it out yourself. My big realization of that simple concept of truth came 8 years ago when I started working with people that had been told that they're dying. Those people are faced with a decision. Either they can stand up and look into for themselves what they can do for themselves in that situation, or they can accept what they've been told and been labeled with by somebody else and just accept that information and then die. And I can tell you this, which Harry will testify to, is over the last 8 years, there's been plenty of people that have said, no, I don't accept that, and I'm going to research myself what I can do for myself in this situation, back against the wall as a human. And that's when it made me fall in love with humans all over again, because we've worked with people from all corners of this plane that we live on, creeds, colors, races, affluence, poor, and it's the same. When people get pushed into that position, back against the wall, everything you've always had your faith in regards to the medical system, in this case, has said, we're really sorry, that's as far as we can go. It's what you do next that has to be for yourself. Steps you take for yourself. Research for yourself. Not just look for a quick fix, because do you really think in that situation a quick fix is going to serve you?
Yeah, I'm going to touch on what James said as well, because we are coaches and we help people find their own truths. We help people then come to terms with where they are, they accept that, but then they start coming up with their own game plan. And it's only when you put things into place yourself is when you start seeing the improvements. I'm from the fitness industry, and it's exactly the same here, and you can mirror this across every single part of our lives. We all want that pill that's going to make a difference. The fitness industry, and many of you can put your hands up to this. We know we want to change. We know that we need to, again, go to the gym. We need to change our lives. We do it half-hearted. We go and get someone to tell us what to do. We don't really know what we're doing. We turn up 2 times a week and we expect everything to change. That doesn't happen. And over the years, the people that made the incredible transformations, it's only when they started, first of all, believing the process, because half the time it's the unknown. We don't know what things are. But what we do know, we don't want what's been going on our past. It's only when you first start believing it, then it starts turning into a knowing. And it's once you know it, and that is your truth at that point, whatever else comes your way, you're at a stable foundation. You can't be rocked at that point. So when it comes to health and fitness, when it comes to nutrition, half the time we know that we need to eat and improve our health, healthy food. But we go down and get supplements. What's the best supplement for me to lose weight? It's quick fixes. And what we're encouraging people is, me and James, we call ourselves sharers. We share information, but we always emphasize that you need to now take this information on board and make this your own truth. We will speak very confidently with this now because it is our truth. And it's very difficult for people to challenge unless they bring something else to the table. And again, this is another point, is we need to be okay with having opinions. We need to be okay that other people have difference in opinions. And within that, there will be truth. Something needs to resonate with you, but you have to feel it. And what's going on in the world at the moment, especially with the video, it's been overwhelming, the response it's got and how far it's been distributed around the world. the feedback and the private messages I'm getting. But the common thing is please can you send me the lawyer's details? Please can you send me the information? The information is all there, and we're going to bring out more and more stuff for you guys to break it down and again share this information. But this is our rights. All of us individually are entitled to these rights. They're inherent. So unless you know that as truth, you're going off a script. And in some cases, that's not going to help you because something else is going to be thrown at you. And if you're unsure of the core foundation, it's really hard to get out of from there. So it's not a moan, this video, but it's encouraging because it's not just this topic. This is everything within your life. And then for parents out there, when you know your own truths, it's a lot easier for your kids to follow suit because you're standing up for what you know and then they're following your values. A lot of times there's a lot of confusion in this world because there's a deception from the people telling us what to do and we just take it on board. So with all these videos that we're going to be doing over the next few weeks, it is more information. But we encourage you now, please take the time to go and watch it. Some of the comments we've received are the video's too long. It's 20 minutes, which this information is something that you'll be able to use for the rest of your life. And if you haven't got 20 minutes to empower yourself, then it's very difficult to make other things happen for you. So really, really a big thank you to everyone that has watched the video, everyone that's shared it on, and all the messages that we received. And we're going to continue to serve like this and start spreading our truths a lot more. So please tune in to Lads Talk Health. And this Sunday at 5 p.m, we're going to be another talk on common law. And we're going to break it down. And when it comes to common law, it's very simple. It is really, really basic. Once we get the understanding of it, once we go through all the noise and the confusion, once you know your foundations, you can move forward a lot easier then.
I just want to jump in at this point and say, regarding the presentation that will be put on Sunday, this was something that I personally experienced whilst coming face to face for the first time with the legal system. Now, I'm going to share with Harry what I went through, exactly where I looked. And it was really interesting because when me and Harry was talking about this and I was looking at all the questions that was popping up from people, the thing is, as Harry's touched on, once you get an understanding of your foundation, your foundational humane rights as a sovereign, spiritual, soulful being of this land, it doesn't matter what scenario, COVID, vaccinations, PCR tests, whatever you come up against in the legal system, if you know the power of your 2 feet standing on your foundation on this land, then you haven't got to worry about it. You don't need a lawyer. How about that? You don't need to panic. Oh, give me the details of the lawyer. You don't necessarily need. Yes, it's great if you go into detail and you found out more in-depth details about it. But the truth is, it's understanding, like I said, just what you're entitled to as a human. That will generically traverse you across the legal system with the simplest of words. It's just taking back your power, basically. So please tune in Sunday, Maya Bromley.